guys, so our test is ready. We're about to beat the crap out of it with all this stuff. But the very first test is aesthetics, right? What looks the best? So the issue with this is that if you just go to your big box stores, there's really only two colors. There's the beige color and then there's this white quartz color. It really doesn't match anything except like subway tile. So I just think this looks kind of ugly. You could find different colors of these, but it's not readily available for regular people. This, I think, looks great, especially if you use these polished edges. You can still get the grout lines kind of continuing over. This does break it up a little bit, so you know, this is another element that you're adding to your bathroom, right? And then this, for me, aesthetically looks the best, because this grout line, you can really try to find grout that matches the background of the tile, so it kind of like, you know, gets invisible, and you have these veins continuing all the way over, and just looks stunning. So for me, 1, 2, 3, just the order it's in. I think this is ugly, this is pretty nice, and this is my favorite, but now we have to see what's the strongest, right? Because then there's a cost to all of it, right? So let's start beating it up. For a 2x6, and I'm just going to drop it basically off of this line and just release it. I'm not pushing it or anything. First thing is going to be our sill. So again, just releasing it. Nothing. Okay. Now we're going off of here. This is a Schluter. Nothing. Off of here, this is our miter. Nothing! Alright, they all pass our 2x6 test. Okay, alright, let's step it up a little bit. Next, I'm going to do my level. Same thing, we're going to do, let's do the level, alright? So same thing, I'll back it up a little bit, maybe to like 5 inches this way, so it actually speeds up. Alright, ready? It's a stabilo level, right? It's supposed to be okay. So here we go. Alright, just a slight little mark. 6 inches. Here we go. Nothing. This is the one that everybody is concerned about. Alright, so here, if you come check it out, we do have a little bit of kind of like surface cracking right here. So that's definitely some damage to it where there isn't any to these, okay? But it didn't blow it out, right? Okay, so next I'm going to do my pry bar. Again, I'm just gonna drop it shoulder height and see what happens, okay? This is gonna kind of simulate if you're working in there, but let's see what happens. Okay. So that blew it out, so that's chipped. All right, let's go now our Schluter. Same thing, shoulder height drop. All right, so that cracked it all the way back into here, and then you see it this way. All right, and now let's see our miter. Same thing. So it looks like it actually impacted on both sides, and it definitely did chip this and chip here. But if you see this chip is almost identical to the chip that we have here. All right. So that's our pry bar. Let's step it up a little bit. All right, so let's be clear here. I'm about to drop this 5-pound hammer on it. We're going to break it, right? But let's kind of rewind really quick. So we dropped our pry bar. Not too heavy, just a pry bar. It's got a sharp edge on it, right? But this guy blew out, this cracked, and this cracked. So they all cracked and had damage to them, right? It's not like because this one is more broken, it's okay, versus this one that has a chip. So that still happened, right? All right, now let's drop this guy on here and let's see how it fares. I'm just gonna go kind of shoulder, not shoulder, like my torso, and I'm going to drop it right on here. And again, I'm kind of aiming for these edges because if I just drop it right in the middle, I know it's going to be okay. So I'm just aiming for this edge here. Let's see. Wow. All right. So that was right here and not much. I didn't hit the edge, so I guess I'm gonna try to aim kind of inside on these ones as well. So, second one. Whoa. All right, so that one got destroyed pretty good. That's a done one, right? Okay. Let's do our miter. Yeah, it's the same as the other one. So basically the tile itself is just not as strong as your 3/4 inch quartz, right? All right, so that's done. All right, so in conclusion, this will be your strongest. Still can get chips on the side, so if you kind of go, really got to hit the side though, you know, to get that blowout. That's pretty good. Where with these guys, so let's come over here. That's just, you know, it just beats the crap out of it. And same thing with your miters. It's just gonna break it. So I guess in conclusion is what I would say is strongest, medium, weakest, right? But we're dropping a 5-pound hammer on it. So if we just talk about walking around on it, dropping a level, dropping a 2x4 on an edge on it, it survived all of that. So barring anything destructive, so maybe this sucks for demo, I feel comfortable still using these guys. I know it won't break under your feet. It won't break if you drop a shampoo bottle. It will break if you're gonna drop a 5-pound hammer on them though. So I hope you guys enjoyed this demo. We're gonna do more of these. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let's go.